My name is Naomi, and I'm in front of a warehouse full of concrete and hard lines. But what would you imagine if I took a few steps and I came to this? Next time you're driving on one of the infamous freeways of LA, think about what you could be driving over, which is more often than not probably the river. You might not know it by looking at the dry banks in this 1931 picture of the LA River, but LA does have a history of extreme flooding. The river used to be temperamental, flooding the city with floating cars, severe property damage, and fatalities throughout the decades. The 30s saw the worst of the floods, leading the city to start channelization in 1938. This involved digging down and forcing the water into a narrow, concrete-lined path that runs out to sea. But that did not keep something else from sticking around.
Let me tell you this story. The river flooded and the whole streets were full of water and full of frogs. If you look in the map, some maps will say Frogtown on them. My daughter's 52 years old and my son is 47. And when they were small, we used to go down there, they used to get in the river.
People in this neighborhood have historically accessed the river always. It's just that everybody else is catching up with us. I've been coming down to this particular spot for a long time, and we ended up calling it, it's our naming, I don't know if it'll stick, but Little Frog Rapid. Because in the spring, the frogs from that land are incredible. You hear this cacophony of frogs up there. And that was all the way from May through September last year. So this is, actually a really fun place to kayak. People are aching for experiences where they can do something together that puts you in touch with nature within a city. I mean, it's, there's kind of nothing like it.
I'm just going down one of them right now where it's quite bumpy and fast and you really have to push off really hard. Otherwise you'll just fall right over. And so it's exciting and exhilarating when you do it. A little scary once you see it coming up, but then as soon as you're done, you're like, I want to do that again.
Most of the frogs in Frogtown are gone, but there are some still here. Next to the LA River in Marsh Park, looking over the river that most people don't even think is a thing, but it's still here, and we're in the middle of LA.